हमारा कल और हमारा कल, it's back. Bajaj's new electric scooter, it's the Chetak. Not the electric Chetak, not the urbanite Chetak, the Bajaj Chetak. Simple and classy.
But being a Chetak, it has to have a traditional sensible cushion, which is why it's long and has a really spacious seat. There's a completely flat floorboard and there's a front storage space on the apron, which is where you have the charging port. And what else?
Metal body, it's meant to last, right?
So, traditional values are firmly in place. But you could say that it looks more Vespa and less Chetak. But in my books, that isn't a bad thing.
The right way to bring back a brand like this is to do it with grace. So you can see this as a classical design, but at the same time, it's futuristic. So if you talk about futuristic elements and talk about electric, of course, it's got an LED headlamp, it's got the LED DRS, which is like a surround, and all LED indicators as well. But that's just the basics.
You could say there's nothing analog about it. This smart display shows you the speed, range, battery level, odo, and the ride mode indicator. And the sense of class extends to other details too.
If you look at the rest of the motorcycle, it's been made with class. Whether you look at the side stand, it's flush with the floorboard. And the way it comes down, it's just so well damped.
Even the foot pegs for the pillion are nicely integrated, and there's the traditional side step too, for Dadi, and it is so well executed.
It's a scooter that gives you an experience. So if you're talking about experience and talking about technology, this is taking one thing a step forward, is with a key fob. You don't actually have a key to insert into the motorcycle. You just have a key fob in your pocket and just switch a button on and it goes.
The lock-unlock button is on the right-hand side, and the right-hand side switchgear also has a few extras. There's the M button for the modes and D for drive, and there's one more.
Being an electric vehicle, you get worried about weight. Well, we don't have the weight figures with us right now, but Bajaj has said that there is a reverse mode. So if you want to back out of a position, like let's say when you're parked, even for women or smaller riders, it'll be that much easier to manage. It also has an app, so somebody can track you while you're using this, and in case you have an accident, it can give you an alert so that you know you're safe and taken care of. So yeah, this is looking interesting as a new digital experience as well. So what's driving the Chetak? Well, there's an electric motor packed in right here, which is driving this rear wheel straight away. It's a 4 kilowatt motor, and there's a battery pack stuffed in here, which gives it about 100 kilometers of range. And it's got two rider modes. It's got an eco mode, in which it'll give you 95 or 100, and in sport mode, you get 85 kilometers. And Bajaj say this is real world conditions, not ARI test conditions. Of course, being an electric vehicle, it has to be as efficient as possible. So Bajaj has used the feature of basically brake energy recuperation. So whenever you roll off the gas, the motor starts braking slightly, so it gives you a more natural feel in terms of coasting, and that also helps to create electricity, which tops it up for the next little bit. And in terms of charging, it just needs a regular charging point at home from which you can top up the batteries, and know the batteries aren't swappable. So they're just packed in there. You will have to find a point to charge this up. And we can't peek underneath over there right now, but apparently there's 19 liters of storage space. So not massive, but enough to pack in a half-face helmet. Bajaj say they have tuned this in terms of the way it rides to be stable even with a pillion on board, for it to be comfortable even over potholes. So this should be giving you a premium experience in the way it rides, but we'll have to wait a little bit longer, hopefully not too long, before we get a taste of the Chetak. Cool factor, you get that single-sided swing arm at the rear and this unit up front, which lets that alloy wheel be exposed so that you can look at it in all its glory. And that aside, you're also getting a disc brake up front. And the wheels, these are 12-inch alloy wheels with 1990 section rubber, which is of course tubeless. So who can have the Chetak? Well, starting Jan 2020, it'll be the people of Pune. Home turf, baby, for the win. Okay, no, we love all of you. Everybody should have the Chetak. But where will you find it? Well, after Pune, in Bangalore. And where will you find it in Pune or Bangalore or other cities? The pro biking showrooms next to the KTMs, the Huskies, and maybe the Triumphs. Well, that'll be an interesting space. This is meant to appeal to the heart. It certainly seems like it's going to do that. In terms of pricing, we don't know where it's going to be, but Bajaj say that this is going to be attractive. Subscription plans? Maybe, maybe not. We'll know more about that only in January 2020 when the legend, the Chetak, comes back for good.